Hey guys, little heads up about today's YouTube video. I wanted to do kind of my typical routine starting up Animal Crossing, just as little tips for anybody who is new to the game. And granted, I know I'm like 2 years behind the ball here, right? Everyone's already played the game. But I know at the same time, there's people like me who are very new to the game. So I wanted to kind of give a walkthrough of what I find helps me best with my routine when I get on the game for the first time during the day and kind of look around and see what is needed to get the most bells and the most out of the game starting it up. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy. If you don't do the same thing I do, or if I missed anything, please leave it down in the comments because let's help each other out. Let's help us improve, everyone improve their games. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I think this is the first time you guys get to really see my face. So, hi, I'm Siren. I probably should have started off by saying that, but if you guys like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you do anything different or if I missed anything, and enjoy the video. Thanks, guys. Hello, guys. I decided to leave my camera on for once, so I hope you enjoy getting to actually see my face for a video for once. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing videos with this, but I actually did my hair and makeup today, so I decided to show you guys my face considering I did my hair and makeup. So, with all that being said, I am obviously doing a Animal Crossing video here where I'm going to be showing you guys kind of a walkthrough on what I do from a day-to-day basis in the game. Particularly what I do when I first boot up the game. So I hope this helps you if you guys need kind of a routine for booting it up, and we'll go from there. So let's go. One second. I don't have my headset on, and it is kind of loud over here on the desk. So we're going to boot it up. I haven't played it yet today, so I don't really know exactly where we are. I believe I am in current time. I should be at least, I believe. So we shouldn't have anybody asking to move off. We might have a campsite villager. I haven't had one of those in a while. So we will start off with Isabel's announcements and go from there. If you guys hear a ruckus, as always, it's my cats in the background. Okay, so yeah, we are currently up to date. That'll be a good idea to share with everybody. They wanted to know what if they found someone passed out on the beach. Oh, so we're getting Gulliver today. You can do Gulliver tasks if you want to get pretty cool items. I typically don't because he's kind of annoying. He's not the worst. You can get really cool items from it, but you could also make friends that you can get the items from. So do with that information what you will. You can always decide to do it or not, but we are going to start off with obviously boot up, right? It is currently 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I'm playing this, so it's a little bit like getting that little afterglow in the day. So obviously, if the night before you sold to Nook's Cranny through the drop box, you're gonna get whatever bells you get or you needed there. I don't believe I have anything in my inventory right now. No, I do not. Perfect. So the first thing I always do is after that phone call is I'll check the mail. So let's see, what did we get? I did some Nook shopping yesterday. I've been buying the Venetian Carnival masks. Always check to see the KK song that's in there. And that's about it. And then usually I'll just pop back in here and drop them off real quick before I go on with my day. So my island currently is a 5-star island, but there is still a lot being done with it. I'm still doing a lot basically. So let me just open these up. And what we will do here is we are going to put our goodies in our storage. And I'm going to go take this song and place it, basically register it. So that way it's good to go. Perfect. So that's what I do first every single time. My cats are playing, so I do apologize if you guys can hear them. Or at least the one is really going at it right now. I'm just like looking to see where she is. But so that's what I'll do first. And then the next thing that I do is I go around and I find all the fossils. So there's usually 5 that'll spawn. I do not want weeds there. There's usually 5 of those. Like, see, there's one over there. So the first thing I'm going to do is find those. So let's just get our shovel out. And we are going to go around and get those. So the reason I like to do this first, you'll see here in a bit. Oh my gosh. You'll see here in a bit. I like to do these first because then I like to go and get them assessed by Blathers. So that way, whenever I go to the shop for the first time, I can sell whatever I don't want to get some money. So did that. I'm going to go check over here on my little, what's it called? My gyroid beach that I have started up here. So I usually look for my fossils and I look for the message bottle first. Sometimes I'll gather seashells at the same time, but lately it's been filling up. So we got our message bottle. Let's just open that up here. A bamboo lunchbox. I already know it, so I can put that in my storage. So we didn't get any other fossils over here. So I will just climb this up here. Maybe. And we are going to go and find the rest of them. There's usually one that spawns right there, but there did not this time. So we're going to do this, and we are also going to look for the money tree spot as well. So that way, I need to fix that fencing. It looks so stupid. So that way we have the money spot, the fossils, and the message bottle all done. I always just look down here. Not really for any particular reason, but you know, you never know when you're going to find something else. You're going to see various flowers scattered around right now because I am in the process of breeding a lot of flowers to get more. And then you can see there are my lily of the valleys. I need to get rid of that rock there. That rock recently spawned because I broke one. So anyways, I'm just going to keep moving. There it is. Okay, so there's our money spot. So we want to dig that up here. And we are going to put it away. And actually, as much as I do like to do, if I had over 10,000 bells here, I would bring 10,000 bells out and bury that instead. But I do have a lot of money in the bank, so I am just going to bury the 1,000. If you don't have a lot of money, I highly recommend putting away the 1,000, taking out 10,000 and burying 10,000 instead, because then you can triple that and you get 30,000 instead of 3,000. I'm doing pretty good with money right now, so I don't really have to worry about it. But if you're not doing as well with money and you need to get some more, it's a super easy way to get a lot of money once the tree grows. So I'm not talking to my villagers yet because I do that all in one swoop, and you'll see that here. This area here was what I was working on most recently. So that is why you see a lot of blank areas that look like they will eventually be made. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm in the process of designing a lot of parts of my island right now. So there's a lot of unfinished areas and a lot of flowers just scattered around the place, which goes to show that you don't have to have the most spectacularly beautiful island to have 5 stars, because mine is far from perfect and far from spectacular, but I do have 5 stars. So I am just still looking here to see if I find more fossils. There's one. They usually spawn in this area for me because this is an area that I do have a ton of open space. I'm planning on making this into like a market, or like a fairgrounds kind of area, like having little food stands and stuff right by my secret beach. But you know, it's coming. It's coming along. It's obviously not something that's going to be done super quick. There's another one right there. So I usually just do a once over of my island like this, like I'm doing right now. Just check and see where everything is, look around, and do the fossils, message bottle, and money tree first. Oh, and of course, if you do come across I don't have a slingshot right now, but of course, if you come across the balloons, make sure you shoot them down. That's just a no-brainer. I just don't have a slingshot right now to do so. So getting your fossils assessed by Blathers, not only does it help you to fill up your museum, but if you get them assessed, even if your museum is complete fully, when you get your fossils assessed, it makes their value increase a lot. So always make sure you are assessing your fossils so that way whenever you are selling them, you get more money. He already has all of them. So we'll just sell them because right now I am not trying to gather duplicates at the moment. So since that's all good, we are going to quickly go up here and get our coffee from Brewster. I recommend doing this every day. It makes him happy. And I mean, it's Brewster. He's super cute. So I always love to give him love. Look at him. So I'm just going to sit here. Yep. And we will just get a little coffee. They put so much detail in behind him, and I just love it. It's so cute. There is Nook Mile tickets, not tickets, there is Nook Mile points that you can get for doing this so many days in a row. So then after I do that, I will just head out. And what we're going to do next is go over and we are going to harvest our produce. So different people do this differently. I know some people like to have a garden, some people don't like to have a garden. I personally like to have one. I just think that on my island, the way that I have everything set up, that it makes the most sense right now. Maybe down the line I will get rid of it, but for right now, it's what I like. Okay, so we gathered all those, and now I'm going to go. Let me just check my inventory. Perfect, we're good. We're going to go and gather the peaches from the trees out in front of my house. And now that we've done that, we are going to go and simply sell. This is an easy way to do that. If you are a turnip collector, this is also where it is good for you to check the prices of turnips. I have recently not been doing that because, like I said, I am doing pretty well with my money right now. So I have not been needing to do the stock market. What I'll do first, I will just show this just to see. So it's $129 per turnip, which is pretty solid. That's pretty good. And we are just going to sell all the things that we don't really need. So all of our fossils, the seashells I had in my pocket. I'm just going to sell these 3 weeds that I picked up. And all the fruit and veggies we got. And boom, I just made 60,000 bells just from those, which is pretty crazy, right? Ooh, I do need to get a slingshot. Honest to God, I never make tools. I just go and buy them because I am lazy. The next part that I usually do is a little bit more time consuming. It is I pull out my net, and what we're going to do is we are going to go around to every tree on the island and shake it. The reason for this being that whenever you shake trees, yep, example A. So you get about 5 wasp spawns and 2 items a day. So for me at least, I always do this because A, if you save all the wasps and keep them in your your storage, you could sell them to Flick for a high ticket. I believe it's it's like around 4,000 bells, I believe, off the top of my head. So wait till Flick's on your island, sell them, rob them blind. The other thing is, obviously, as you can see, you get some money from it. So it's 100, but I mean, that's better than nothing. I am going to pick up the twigs as I go along here just for some cleanup. And also there is 2 item spawns that fall out of trees. So by shaking these, you also can get some items. And another tip for doing this is simply start on one side of the island and work your way to the other. It is just going to make it so much easier to keep track of which trees you've already shaken and which rocks you've already hit and such. Trust me, it makes it so much easier to keep track of what you've done. And as I've stated in other videos, keep your net out so that way when you shake the tree, shake it from the front your character will automatically turn towards a wasp nest if it falls out. And then you can just tap A and you'll catch the wasp. I am going to go to Able Sisters. Usually I'll do Able Sisters after the Nook Cranny, but I forgot. So I am going to go ahead and check the styles right now and see if there's anything new that I like. And I just automatically go straight into the fitting room because it's just easier for me to try them on here, you know? Okay, so now that I've checked out the Able Sisters, I spent like $50,000 doing it. It's fine. We're just going to ignore the fact that my character is wearing this outfit. Let me change it real quick because it's going to drive me nuts. It's going to drive me nuts. The one good thing about having the wand, we are just going to go to our Flavortown, USA. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to check the Nook Shop. Or not Nook Shop, the terminal in here, the Nook Stop, I believe is what it's called. We do this because if you do it every day, you will get extra Nook miles. I did time travel for a bit, so I am down to 4 days. I used to be at 7. The max you can get is 300 a day when that's from your 7+. So what I'll do is I'll go into Nook Shopping first because I want to check and see if there's anything good. I don't have that. Usually it's always the KK song that I definitely want to get. And I don't have that color yet. And then I'll always check the seasonal because the seasonal updates every day. And then we're also going to look at our Nook Miles. Custom fencing. Ooh, that's exciting. Definitely going to buy that. 100% going to buy that. I'm really excited for it. Next on the list, which is hit all of the rocks. So you can either use your axe or your shovel. There will be 1 money rock a day, and then the other 4 will be just regular rocks. I just hit them all because you can never have enough stone, you can never have enough iron, and occasionally you will get a gold nugget, which is a rarer spawn rate. Also, if you see your villagers thinking, so talk to them. Like sometimes they'll want to give you a nickname, or sometimes they will want to leave your island. I recently had somebody leave my island, so I shouldn't be having somebody leave for a while. So after I hit the rocks, usually what I'll do next is either make a trip back to the house, or what I'm going to do right now, which is I am going to go over to the produce area again, and we are going to water the spots. So these spots. So if you water 3 days in a row before they grow back, you will get 3 items. So 3 pumpkins, 3 tomatoes. You get it. Terms of 3. If you do not do that, you will only get 1. If you do it twice, you will get 2. So I typically go over and try to water them once a day to remember it. This is a step that I forget a lot, as I almost did literally today. But, you know, there's worse problems to have than forgetting to water your produce. And as you can see too right here, Shino is actually watering some of my flowers. Some of your villagers will water your flowers, which is really nice of them. I'm in the process of getting more golden roses and trying to spawn more blue. But as we know, blue roses are particularly difficult to get to cooperate. So what we are going to do, since we've hit the rocks and everything, I'm going to go to my house, and we are going to pick out items to gift to villagers. Now, here's something that I do, because I'm currently trying to get some of my villagers to leave. So what I'll do is, you should obviously talk to your villagers at least once a day. I try to do it a few times. The first time I usually give them a gift, unless they're obviously sitting down or like in their houses or something. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to just put away everything I don't really need. I forget what's in that present. I think that was supposed to go to Anka, and she was in her house cooking, so I wasn't able to give it to her last night. But so I only give gifts, and I only talk to the villagers that I want to stay, because I'm ignoring the ones that I want to leave, to say the least. So we're just going to put everything in storage that I don't need. And now what I'm going to do is go into my storage and pick out the stuff that I want to gift them. So usually I do a lot of clothing. First of all, guys, look at this. So these are butterflies and stuff that I want to get models made next time Flick visits. I think I'm going to give him the peacock butterfly, but we'll see. And then down here, look at all my wasps. These will sell for a lot of money. I do also have 2 scorpions. So we'll have some good stuff to give them. Okay, so let's see what we're going to gift. We're definitely going to gift somebody this and this. That'll look so cute on somebody. I think I'm going to keep the coat again. I'm not a big pink person, but I think it's a pretty color. Let's see. And like I said, I only want to gift to the villagers I actually want to keep, so. Okay, we'll go with these ones for now. So we got a bunny dress, a bolero coat, a bohemian tunic dress, animal print coat, and an animal print coat. So what I'm going to do now is hit the right button. I am going to wrap them. So in case you guys did not know, if you wrap your presents, instead of just giving them, you get 2 friendship points instead of 1. The easiest way that I find to do this, look at all these. I should sell some of these. The easiest way I find to do this is pick a color per villager. And remember, you do want to take in mind, or keep in mind, I should say, that if you regift something that they gave you to them again, they're going to kind of get a little bit weird. They're going to be like, oh, this is kind of familiar. So really try to remember who gives you what, so you can avoid that. So let's go over here. Actually, let me just do this real quick too. So you want to also check the dailies up here. You get double or sometimes 5. So we sold some items. We could chop some trees down. That is another thing you can add with the shaking. If you have a crappy axe, you can hit the tree 3 times. If you have a good axe, hit it twice. You can get some wood that way. Just a really easy way to get some more wood. I know Anka was in the town square. Yeah, she's still there. Hey girl, you want to like stand up? No? Okay. Sheena was around here. I don't know if she still is. Okay, we'll wait to give Anka hers. Sheena was around here. There she is. Yeah, and then like I already talked to her, so obviously she's like gotta make a joke about it. So we're gonna give her her gift. And I usually try to coincide the wrapping paper with like what coloring they have, so it's easier. Oh, look how cute. It looks so good on her. A rattan waistband. Waistband. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. I already have like 4, but it's fine. So Flora's in her house, so she might be making something, but hopefully not, so we can give her her gift. I just find that gift giving is the easiest way to keep your villagers happy and keep them on your island if you want them to stay. As you can see, I gifted her that shirt last time I was here. It's so cute. I just love her. Oh, it looks so cute. I'm literally just going to give her everything pink. She's adorable. There she is. Oh my gosh, that color on her looks so good. Oh my gosh, she looks so good in purple. I love her. I love her. She's one of my favorites. She's my first dreamy that I got on my island, and I just love her. She's so sweet and she's beautiful. So, like, why not? So, after the gift giving, so like I said, I only have four that I really want to keep, so I only give the four gifts. So, usually after that, what I'll do next is I will go and talk to Cap'n and go to a Cap'n Island. That way, you can get your gyroid to plant and you can continue on your merry way. So, let's go and do that. And I also want to state with this all that you do not, under any circumstances, obviously, need to do these in the order that I'm doing them in. This is kind of a rough estimate of what works for me. So you don't have to do it this way. It's just what makes the most sense to me is to do all this way. But you can do it whatever order you want. Cap'n songs are literally the best. Reach for your dreams, Siren. They just get me every time. The parts and the pause. They really do it for me. Sorry that I'm like looking at my hair in the monitor here. I just am so not used to being on YouTube talking. So I have not been to every Cap'n Island that there is yet, but we're continuing. We got some wheat on this island. I will not be grabbing it because I have a lot of wheat already. Message in a bottle. Oh, it's a recipe, which is exciting. I don't have a ton of recipes yet. Pumpkin cupcakes. Ooh. And we got another Nook Mile thing. Perfect. Wow, we already have 30 recipes. That's insane. I did not think I had that many yet. So what I'll do here is I'll just kind of look around, kind of see what's what. Usually shake some trees, just kind of get a feel for the place. But the main thing is getting the gyroid, for me at least. And obviously if I didn't have all the produce already, I would do that. But since I already have it all, there's not really any use. There he is. So we are just going to do this. And sometimes even what I'll do on these islands is I will go and chop the trees because you never get to go back to this island. And it's just a real quick way of getting wood. So we're going to do that real quick. So that is generally my way of starting off an Animal Crossing day. If you guys are interested, or if you guys have anything else that you would have added, please let me know. Let anybody know in the comments, or if you have a different way of making it easier to go about it than that. I know mine was a little bit scattered. I did write everything down that I like to do, but obviously it kind of just depends. And I get distracted. So like I said, depends. But we're going to head back. And then the next thing, obviously, would be to put the stuff in their storage or even bury the gyroid and water it. So that way it grows for the next day. Gotta clap for him. Gotta clap for him. But yeah, so that's just generally how I like to spend a day in Animal Crossing starting out. Pretty simple, huh? Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip on how to continue to go about your Animal Crossing journey and just an easy way to start off the day by getting all of your dailies out of the way. Like I said, finding your fossils, talking to your villagers, that kind of stuff. So I hope you find this helpful. If you have any tips or tricks that you want to pass on to me and anybody else, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment if you feel like it, and I will catch you guys next Friday in the next one. Bye! And some hot sauce. Mm.